Hey, Viva Life, this is Dr. Kelly OMD. We are starting out again. So, on travel, Viva Life Tour 2019 for the next 2 weeks. And I will let you know it is very difficult, and we talked about this before, to travel and eat healthy on the plane since I'm doing these international trips. We're talking about lots of food, but it's all carbs. So I will admit that I was carb heavy this weekend when I was traveling, but tried to offset that by portion control and minimizing the amount that I was eating. So just being transparent that it does happen. However, when I was able to settle down and get somewhere where I was able to choose better my food, and I will say that food choices become significant on international travel because typically they're going to give you a food choice of American diet or whatever international country you're coming from or going to. And so I chose the Japanese diet, and that was much better. Even though they have rice, they have lots of fruits and vegetables associated with their meals, so that allows me to decrease the amount of rice or at least not eat the rice, and then I could eat the other things. So I did choose to do that. The other thing is drink lots of water on the plane. So you will notice that you will swell a lot. So ask for water or bring your own bottle and then fill it up as you're going. And then also using lemon to help you as a natural diuretic. And then the other thing, try to sleep as much as possible because when you're sleeping, your body is decreasing the amount of toxins and everything that you have, and it's eliminating that. Then when I got off the plane, then I made sure that I went to the local grocery store, and we've talked about this before. Went to the local grocery store and I made sure that I got healthy options. So do not go on the inside aisles, stay on the outside aisles, stay with the fruits, vegetables, and I try to minimize dairy because that just doesn't work well with my body, so I drink water. And if you need water with something in it, then try to get a carbonated water with like a lemon, with natural lemon or a natural lime or something like that, and minimize the sugars. Then, of course, the first thing I do is ask the concierge, where is the gym? Because depending on what time you have to get up and what time you get out of whatever you're doing, it may be dark. So I asked where the gym was. She told me where the gym was. So I planned out my schedule. And then, of course, trying to make sure that you get at least, of course, 8 hours. But if you can't get 8 hours, then try to get 5 to 6 hours of rest so that you can be ready to go to the gym, so that you can get ready to do whatever you need to do all day. For me, this is going to be a full, probably 10-hour day. And then also make sure that you pack snacks with you and make sure that they're healthy snacks. So this place had a nice like deli bar, and the deli bar was nuts, dried fruits, and dried vegetables, which were naturally dried, no added sugar or salt or anything like that. So I made sure I did that. Right now I'm on this ab challenge. Not sure if you can see. I know people be like, oh, your belly's fat, whatever. My belly is flatter because I minimize the carbs that I've been doing since I got off that plane. But you know what carbs do your belly. And then also depending on where you are in women, your cycle, you know that you will, retain weight, bloat. And then of course, when you're traveling for long periods of time, you're going to retain water weight. So at this point, I'm getting off my water weight and trying to make sure I get my abs right. The other thing I tell people about a lot is this ball here. Some people will call it a birthing ball if you're in labor. Other people will call it an exercise ball. So this ball is my friend, and I tell people all the time, use your ball. And what I try to do is, and I'm not going to be sure if you can see it, is when I sit on this ball, I make sure that when I lay back on the ball, this ball is going to be somewhere in my back. And that will give me the leverage that I need to do the resistance for my abdominal exercises. So I always use my ball. The other thing that I do is to utilize some type of weight with my ball. So if I am sitting on my ball, and that's what I'm doing right now, trying not to fall to talk to you, I'm using this weight. So the ball allows me to focus on my core, so I'm sucking in my belly and making sure that I balance on the ball. So you can put your legs open wide, or you can put your feet closer together. And when you do that, that's making your abdominal muscles balance. And then I use this to do my weightlifting. So you can use, this is my arm workout. You can do this standing without the ball, or you can do this sitting on the ball. And I'm gonna do bicep curls, I'm gonna do triceps, and I'm gonna do shoulder. And then also when I'm on the ball, and I'm laying back, I'm actually using that weight. Or you can use a weight ball and doing my crunches. I don't do sit-ups, I do crunches, and put the ball in different areas of my back, and then I do my weights. So that is how I am doing this ab challenge. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is do 500 crunches of some sort in a 20 or 30-minute time frame, and making sure that I focus on posture as well as core, and then making sure that I am minimizing the carbs, increasing the water, hydration, and portion control. So that's what I do. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about is making sure that you understand that the potential that you have is limitless. So remember that you have everything that you need on the inside of you, and anything that you need that you don't feel like you have, you can utilize your mentors, colleagues, advocates, and sponsors to help you get to the goals that you have. But number one, you got to have a goal. So make sure that you have a goal, and if your goal is fitness right now, then make sure you're doing that. And then also I want you to have a spiritual and financial goal. So I'm going to be talking about that as well. But one of the people I listen to is Dr. Lynn Richardson, the Millionaire Mindset. So if you get a chance to check that out, I would do so. I also want to congratulate attorney Tanya Sloans on her interview with Soledad O'Brien this weekend. It's called A Matter of Fact. We're getting into the political season, and for many of us that work in organizations where demonstrating your political preference is not allowed, this is a great conversation for you guys to have. So just Google Soledad O'Brien, hashtag Matter of Fact, Tanya Sloan. So congratulations on that. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and don't forget to do what? Viva Life. Bye.